Taylor, goodbye. Hi. Hello, everyone. Just getting a little organized this morning. I am talking this morning. It could be this morning or it could be this afternoon. Hello, wherever you are. This is Coach Mo Fall, and I am the kick-ass of the kick-ass women in the 12-week transformational workshop where we help women find their souls again, bring their soul back to life, and land their dream job. I was politely and delightfully not woken up, I was already awake on Saturday. Got a fantastic text message from a client who had taken the workshop in the past. And she just, I guess, because of the holiday, because of the Easter holiday, was celebrating in gratitude. She is now making $100,000 more than she was making before she started working with me in the workshop. And she is also in a role that finally fits her. She's playing at the level that she always knew she had in her, but was not able to get to until she learned the techniques that we use to up level. I'm going to be talking today about the number one reason why you may not be where you want to be in your career. And hello to Donna. I always love seeing clients come in. Your career is one of the most important things in your life because it is your contribution to the world in your talents and your skills. Most of professional women are working moms. I get that, your family, your kids. That is your natural contribution. But your talents and your skills extend beyond your family. And for you to have the most fulfillment in life, having contributions in the external world fuels you in so many ways. And data shows us that over 50% of households are breadwinning female. When you are the breadwinner, you have a new role that women have not really experienced except for the past few decades. So there is a requirement, women, professional women, there's a requirement for you to come into your wholeness, to come into your fullness, so that you can rock everything that is there for you. Everything about being a professional woman, everything about being a partner, wife, mother, everything about all the other roles, all the other hats that you have in your life. Look, when I was learning how to be a total kick-ass, bring your soul to work woman, I read all the books. I went to conferences. I hired my first coach in the year 2000, thinking it would solve everything. But you know what? Loved her. She didn't have strategies for me. She didn't have a community of kick-ass professional women for me to surround myself around and to learn and to grow from. She didn't have techniques that worked. It was more or less like advanced therapy. And a lot of coaching can be like that, strategy or just talking through scenarios. I like talking through scenarios and I like getting support. But what I really noticed when I lifted my career and the ways that I lift over 1,300 women over the past 7+ years since I went from being an executive to being a career and executive coach, what I have learned is that the missing ingredient for you is your soul's vitality. When your soul is not thriving, you're going to be passed over for promotions. You're going to be ignored in meetings. Your ideas are going to be taken from other people taken from you by other people. And you know what? They don't really mean to be evil, but it's just that when you're not thriving, when you don't feel good about yourself, when you don't feel awesome, you're going to be taken advantage of in the world. And that's the way our lovely creator put it together in order for you to own your truth and to take responsibility for everything. Responsibility for your destiny, responsibility for your journey, responsibility for your career. And the missing ingredient in all the women I've ever talked to on a clarity call, by the way, it's mofall.com/live clarity. Oh, I got to pop up above that ticker. It's mofall.com/live clarity for you to actually get soul discovery that we're going to help you with. The women we work with come with all of the things I had in my career: being passed over, being neglected at meetings, not being appreciated, not being recognized. And you know what? Getting good annual reviews, but then nothing seems to happen. Or if you've lost a job, backsliding. I had a woman on Friday, God bless her. I wanted her to join our workshop. She really needs it. She's considering a $90,000 backslide after losing her job unexpectedly a couple of short weeks ago. And you know what? With all due respect, she played the cards wrong. And I'm not here to give you financial advice, but I see mistakes happening all the time. She paid down her credit card debt using her available cash. When you lose your job, you want to go into cash preserving mode and you want to get help as fast as possible so that you can get yourself up leveled, take care of the job trauma, and bring your soul back to life. Do not pay down all of your debt when you're not working. You need cash. So as an executive, I know how to go into cash preservation and cash creativity mode. I lost my job 6 times in my career. Several times it was due to reorganizations and realignment. A couple of times it was due to the fact that I got in the wrong direction with my board or CEO. And so I understand what it's like to be passed over, to not be working, to want to scramble, to want to take any job that you can just to have a livelihood. So this gal almost was going to be interviewing for a $90,000 decrease because she didn't feel awesome anymore. And as a matter of fact, didn't feel awesome enough to even do the work and be coachable and ready to soar. She's already weighing on my heart just a few short days ago, having spoken to her. I see career mistakes all the time, and there's nothing to be ashamed of or feel embarrassed or guilty about. No one has showed you the path toward making your career work. Usually it's very random. Usually if you have a good boss or someone who's championing you, you can be lucky to have that person in your life. They might help direct or guide you. So many women we talked to actually had a thriving career until that key boss left. Or like the case of one of our gals who just joined our workshop last week, her boss was fired. Now, and she loved that boss. So now she's hanging out there on her own, having had her boss just be fired. And she's like, I don't know how to handle this. I don't know how to navigate. Or the woman who got fired because they were going to hire someone above her. And she said, no, that's my job to do that. She didn't play the chess game really the most effective way, and she got fired. But good news for her, she joined us last Wednesday, and we've coached her almost every day of the week since joining, because today she has a long, full day of final interviews for a job that she was really nervous about, really feeling imposter syndrome, feeling that she wasn't really ready because the job trauma had still taken a piece of her soul. So now rock on, and congratulations on a well done day of interviews. I know you're going to crush it and be totally kick-ass. So the most important part of you, when you're dealing with your life and your career, the most important part of you is your soul. That thriving life force energy not only helps you be more kick-ass in your career, but it helps you be more kick-ass in your life. You know how many times I get posts from our gals who are in our 12-week workshop or in our grad group or one of our accelerator programs who tell us that they feel like they're a better daughter, a better mom, a better wife. One of our gals took her kids, negotiating with her ex-husband, took her kids to Disney for spring break with her new husband and had a total kick-ass time. She said, I would have never done that in the past. I would have never even asked. I didn't want to deal with the conflict of my ex-husband. I wouldn't even have asked, and I would have robbed my kids and my new husband and I with that life memory that we now have. And I say, bravo, Jen, on that. Total kick-ass move, because her soul is the thriving part of her life. Or how about our awesome kick-ass gal, Susan, who came to us 11 weeks ago, really suffering from a lot of kick-ass trauma, job trauma. She had gone to an advanced level of education. I'm just going to say it that way because I want to keep her identity anonymous like I do for all the clients, unless they tell me I can do something more public. So she was defeated a few times for the advanced education that she got, which was totally kick-ass. And she was pushed aside even with that. The truth is, she didn't know how to step into her power and truly be in her most awesome self. So she got treated poorly. She got treated a bit like a second-class citizen. She got pushed back. She got demoted. And when she came to us 11 weeks ago, was not feeling awesome at all. As a matter of fact, her mom was just about to have surgery, and she was nervous and scared, both personally and also at the career level. She wanted to abandon her company and just run for the hills. But on one hand, she wanted to stay there and keep gaining her seniority and be more successful in a big company. She works in a big company with lots of opportunity for her going forward. So we were able to help her bring her soul back to life. And you know what she told me on Friday as I called her to congratulate her for her 2-up promotion? She said, "Mo, I didn't know how low I was. I didn't know how damaged I was on the inside because I was over intellectualizing. I got this, no problem. And I didn't know that the very foundation of who I am was not even alive anymore." So bravo to her. At 11 weeks, her company recognized her in a new way because her soul began thriving. Actually, I saw it in her face and in the energy that she was projecting on the coaching calls. I knew that she had made a massive upgrade to her soul and that it was just a few short minutes that she was able to achieve a promotion, get a 15% pay increase, which is tens of thousands of dollars for her, and really feel like that promotion is the level she ought to be playing at. 2-up promotion. Bravo, bravo. And we see this every single day, not only in our grad group where our gals are using the tools and techniques that we coach them and advise them and teach them in the 12-week kick-ass workshop, but we see it every single day. One of our gals who just graduated landed her dream job within 5 weeks. Why and how? Because she dove into her soul, and she said the same thing to me that Susan did. I didn't realize how damaged I was inside, having quit my job of 12 years. I wasn't sure if I could really play at that level and win, because she felt that playing at the level that she came from was a defeat. So her chances of playing at the level above, which is where she is now, making about $80,000 more in her new job, along with perks and bonuses that are above and beyond what she had before. You know, when you want something more, it's great to go after it, but you need the techniques and the strategies, and you need the soul power and the soul truth and your wholeness in order to really make it happen for you. I've been working with women for over 7 years now in my kick-ass career workshop. And I can tell you a few things, that the women who make the changes, the women who thrive and land dream jobs and promotions, are the women who do the work at a deep level. It's not just about strategy. And you know what? Your resume is going to look like where you're at your soul level. Or if you hire a professional resume writer, which you can go ahead and do, but we have a professional resume writer as well. But when you bring your soul to work, when you bring that thriving energy up, you're actually able to live the truth of that awesome resume. If you just work with a resume coach and you don't feel it, you're going to have imposter syndrome in a big way. And you may never have played at the level you're going at before. And what we coach women through is often that tricky terrain of, I've never done that job before. I don't know if I should apply. I should apply for this level. When your soul is brought back into a powerful place, you begin to see the truth of what you bring to the table. You begin to see the truth of what you're capable of doing next. You know, when I finished my career as chief operating officer, I had never done that job before. I had all the qualifications to perform it at a high level, but I had never done it before. But I brought my soul and I brought my power and my integrity to the table in such a way that I was the clear favorite and the clear choice for that role. It was 100,000 plus a year upgrade to where I was previously, plus stock options and other perks that I had only dreamed of. Now I know how to help women elevate and get even into those higher and higher categories. You don't have to be an executive to work with me. You don't have to play at the director, VP, or C-suite level, but if you do, we can really help you rock that level. Most of our gals are at a manager level or a professional contributor, engineers, architects, digital marketing, educators. We've helped educators pivot. We've helped nurses pivot. We've helped all sorts of professionals pivot into something more meaningful and more aligned with their soul. So if you're in a job and you're not getting seen, if you're frustrated, if you've been with a toxic boss or toxic environment, one day more is one day too long. If you are ready to play at the level that your soul has been begging you, if you've been praying for the answer to your suffering and struggling, and your career is part of the problem, I'm going to tell you this, it's not all the problem, but it's part of the problem, then you want to book your complimentary career clarity call so we can sort it out with you and really see what's going on. mofall.com/live clarity will get you booked with one of our awesome career breakthrough strategists. They're going to go through with you what's going on and what you dream of doing. And if we can put that together for you, if we are the right solution for you, we are going to advocate the heck out of you to help you join and solve your problem and rise yourself up to the next lever. I really want to work with women who have been seeking something deeper. I want to work with professional women who know that they are more than just their job. I want to work with women who've been on a spiritual path or have felt that that's part of their life, and they really want to bring it at a new level. It's the work that I do, and my clients typically will say, "Hey, Mo, you did more on the life coaching and spiritual healing than I ever imagined possible." And I'll say this, that is exactly the work that we do. We're going to heal your soul so that you can land your dream job. We're going to show you exactly how to come into your full, powerful self. So not only landing your dream job becomes so doable within our 12 weeks, but you feel that you're a better wife, partner, mother, daughter, sister. And sometimes when a crisis looms in your family, you're going to have more tools. You're going to have more self to be able to support family members. One of our awesome gals went from director to VP in our 12-week program. She was in healthcare. She's a fellow nurse, and I love, love, love working with fellow nurses. I'm a registered nurse for lots of years. And she moved up into a VP role at a much better company, a much more supportive situation. And she was literally hiring people and managing and developing her entire department in her new job as a VP. Unfortunately, her son had a tragic accident. And she said to me, "Mo, I was able to be present for him more than I ever would have been if I would have stayed in that toxic environment. Not only that, I had more financial resources because I was making more money. And I was also working in a company that had empathy and expectations of people having lives. That wasn't in my old company." And this woman worked diligently, coachable, decisive, and resourceful in our 12-week workshop. I am overjoyed and gratified with every woman who we get to treat in their soul, who we get to lift them up in their soul and help them land a dream job. Again, the job is important. The money is important to having the life that you want, but it's the soul coming into its power that just lights up every other aspect of your life. I am so excited to work with women every single week who make a powerful decision to say, my soul is important and it's not thriving. I need help and I'm ready to do the work. So if you're ready to do the work to lift your soul so that you can have a career that is thriving, I want to put a piece of math equation in front of you for the final aspect of this. Your soul thriving not only means you feeling better from feeling depleted and defeated, perhaps even just flopping around at night where you're not paying attention to your kids. I get it. I was depleted a lot as an executive myself with kids who needed me, who expected me to be present, helping with homework, helping with projects, and just being a person with them. I know when I was depleted and irritated and at the end of my rope every day, I was not who I needed to be as a mom. But I'm going to tell you this. When you bring your soul back to life, you're not only better at home, but you start engendering a new excitement for life. And all the people in your home, all the people in your circle of family, friends, they all get the benefit of you being more awesome. Isn't that the gift of life? And as a primary piece to that, you get to play at a level that you're really built for career-wise and make the money that you're built for career-wise. I would love to know if any of you clients are here, and if you're not a client of mine, I think you ought to book your complimentary career clarity call so that we can help you get into that thriving soul energy. Again, it's mofall.com/live clarity. I just checked this morning and I know we have openings with our career breakthrough strategists to take care of you. And then we, my team and I, will help coach you into your best, highest version of yourself. If you're a professional woman who is not where you want to be and you're feeling depleted, dejected, perhaps you're just feeling like you're not where you want to be in your career, we can help uplift and up-level you. Try saying that 5 times fast. I will do that 5 times fast and more in our coaching this week. We're going to be up-leveling and uplifting women in their souls and helping them have an awesome kick-ass resume, an awesome kick-ass LinkedIn, know how to show up for interviews, just like we did with our new client who just started on Wednesday. And we totally brushed and scrubbed and got her ready from the inside out. You're already good at the job that you do. How about being awesome as the person, as the soul that you are? And when we weave that together, look out world, she's on fire. That's what we do. That's how we roll in Team Coach Mo. We help every woman we work with totally roll in the kick-ass world, totally be able to play the game at a higher level and feel awesome doing it. I know you don't want to feel like a bitch. I know you don't want to feel like you're playing politics. I know exactly how you feel and the obstacles that are in your way because I had them too. Now, I figured it out over 30 years. You don't have 30 years to figure it out. You don't have thousands of books or hundreds of conferences and coaching hours to get this done. We can help you do it in 12 weeks or less. Many of our clients are up-leveling their soul and landing jobs in 4, 5, 6 weeks. It's so awesome. And then we keep coaching them through the rest of the 12 weeks to be their most awesome self. This is Coach Mo. I am loving on you today with the secret sauce. Your best career and your best you is the hidden part of you, and that is your soul. Let's get it elevated. Let's get it lifted up so that you can have the life and the career that you desire and deserve. This is Coach Mo. I'm here for you every single week. Coach Mo Live. Back at you next week. Bring your soul to life this week. Bring the essence of who you are to the front and center. And again, if you do not know how to do that, or if that is beyond what you know because you're so depleted, mofall.com/live clarity, and we will get things rolling with you. See you next time. Coach Mo, mofall.com, the kick-assest, bring your soul to work to land your dream job coach that you will ever find. See you later.